Hi there, and welcome to the CIP Resources webinar. It's me again, Jocelyn. As usual, I help run the Community Investments Program along with Colleen and Chelsea. Our office is known by many different names, but whatever you call us, we're here almost every Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. to help provide some guidance. So if you have any questions or need any information, feel free to give us a call or shoot us an email. Our contact information can be found at the end of this webinar. All right, so this webinar is all about the main question: where can I find CIP grant information? The CIP Field Guide. Last year we released a CIP Field Guide. We thought it went so well that we did another one this year. We sent 2 copies to every lodge secretary, and it's posted online at CIP Resources. Print it out. It's great. It will also be available at the booth in Reno at Grand Lodge Convention. Any extra physical copies will be available to send out first come, first served if there are any left over from Reno. Excuse me. Okay, so CIP Resources. We have these resources available on every grant page. Each grant page, if you go to elks.org/CIP and then click on one of those neat little boxes, it'll take you directly to one of our grant web pages. So the Beacon grants are color-coded to this nice bluish green color. The Gratitude grants are color-coded to this lovely yellow. And each page has them. So any page you go to will have these. We have the one-page Beacon, we have the one-page flyers, our grant FAQs, grant breakdown, and Instagrants. Instagrants are great if you're, shuffling for an idea and aren't really sure what to do. There's some neat ideas on there to help you figure that out. We also have these posted on the grant dashboard landing page for each grant. So when you go online to apply for a grant, click on the Beacon grant or Gratitude grant, go forward, and you'll see on that page before you have to click to fill out the application, we'll have these little boxes there too. You can find even more resources if you go to enf.elks.org/CIP Resources. And there are all these handy little buttons that bring you to our CIP program toolkit, our FAQs, calendar card that's very important for a lot of people, our news release generator, final report forms, all of the webinars like this one we're recording today, the CIP participation report, and the Lodge Grants Beginner Guide. You can also find one that I think is particularly helpful is that final report form button. So if you misplaced the final report form sent along with your grant, you can find them all there. And you can find, as I mentioned, our calendar card. Here are the CIP deadlines. So I can explain this card to you a little bit. They're all color-coded. So the Gratitude grant is color-coded as yellow. Promise grant is that nice pinkish color. Beacon grant, that lovely greenish blue. Anniversary grant will be color-coded as orange. Freedom grant, green, and impact grant, purple. So you can see them all lined up below. And then for the 2017-18 grant applications, those will open on July 1st. And please note that all 2016-17 grants are annotated with 2016-17 and an asterisk on the side. Please note that grant year, July 31st, all grant projects should be completed from the 2016-17 year. July 31st, 2017 as well. Applications for the Freedom Grant are due online at noon Central Time. August 31st, that's when all 2016-17 final report forms should be into the CIP office. Get them in as early as possible because it does take a while for us to go through them all. There are a lot of lodges and a lot of you receive grants, so we're trying our best, but if you can get them in earlier, that's better. And then September 8th is important to note as well. That's when the 2018 applications are due for the impact grant. So those are due online by noon Central Time. March 31st, 2018 is when the anniversary grant and Beacon grants close for the 2017-18 year. So, and then May 31st, the gratitude grants close. Please note the difference in those dates. Anniversary grant and beacon grants close on March 31st, and the gratitude grant closes on May 31st. Those are different dates. And then business as usual, next year's final report forms are due July 31st. Next year's project should be completed by July 31st, and final report forms are due by August 31st. Those dates, as you notice, are the same every year, just change the year. So important to keep in mind. All right, so that's it for our SIP resources. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Our contact information is listed at the bottom of this slide. You can call us at 773-755-4730 or email lodgegrants@elks.org.